Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Succulent Frenzy here, and today I am going to do a beautiful succulent arrangement for the first time in 2021. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below. So let's get started. So we're back, and yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. So I have put some pebbles in this beautiful black ceramic pot that looks like marble. So why do I put the stones underneath? Is to just protect the soil from overflowing out from its bottom pot. Here we have like a bunch of holes, and the reason why I chose this long black pot is so if you choose those succulents with bright colors, like bright pops of colors, it would be perfect that you just put it in here and it will just it'll show the color even more. So anyway, let's get into this. So we are just gonna get our soil mix. So this soil mix is from the succulent soil mix for special succulents. So if you want to go and check that out, it's somewhere in my videos. So what you're gonna do now is we're gonna fill up the pot fully entirely with this soil. So I'm gonna make a time lapse for you guys, so it will be much quicker and you guys don't have to waste too much time just watching me to fill up the soil. So let's get into it. Okay, so we have filled our entire pot full of soil. Now I do love to fill it until close to the top and just leave like a couple of, like 1 or 2 millimeters of space, or a cm of space, a centimeter. So at least you have a little bit more workspace when you're gonna put your plants in, and maybe sometimes you want to put the whole root ball in, but to me, I'm just not gonna put the root ball. I'm gonna clear up all the soil from the plants, and if I want to add soil, I could just top it on top. So now we're gonna take this aside and we're gonna bring in the plants. Let's get into it. So here it is, the plants that I have. So if you want to check out where do I find these beautiful succulents, do check out my other videos because they are all in there. And yeah, so these are the plants here. So here we have a echeveria. I'll put down the names just for you guys. So here we got some echeverias, we got some sedums, we got some more echeverias, some different tone color of sedums, and another echeveria. So it's more of like a even look for here. And I have some kalanchoe scallop leaf cuttings. So I will put down all the names for you guys. So yeah, so here are some kalanchoes. I'm gonna use it in the arrangement as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put these aside, and I'm gonna start unrooting all of them and make sure there isn't soil stuck on its roots. I really gotta clear them out because you do not want them to rot when you're potting them. So let's get started. I'm gonna do a little time lapse for you guys so you could have the full view on what I'm saying. So we have all of the plants unrooted. Now, even though the root ball is just this big, it's fine because you're gonna not water them for a few days anyway. So look at this. This is all the roots for this beautiful setosa. This very beautiful lilacina has only that of a root ball. these golden, I think these are golden sedums or copper sedums, I'm not sure. These are orange ones. This is a Minima red, so it looks very plump and cute. So it's time to pot them up. So I'm gonna get my pot now and clear up this area so it's more presentable and nice for you guys, and let's jump into this video. Okay, so let's start potting these beautiful babies up. So I'm still having my gloves on so I don't touch the florina that is on the leaves. So I'm just gonna clear up this area just so I have space. Okay, so here are the plants. Here's the beautiful pot that we're using. So now what I will do is I'm just gonna take these beautiful plants, set them up on how you want them to be and how do you want them to angle. Now I want all of them just to face up like this, all just facing up and no side trails. Only the side trails that we use on curries. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna get my spade, drill the hole down. Now if you think like, oh, it looks too low, it's fine. You just get some soil, like so. Get some soil, set them up, and what you want to do is you keep jiggling the pot while you're putting it in. So that way the soil will seep it into the root ball, or you could just use a tool, just poke it in. Now, I like mine into an angle, so I'm gonna do that. Give it a nice little area of height, so we have it right here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the kalanchoes and just stick them at the back. You want to have like some height, so you get some height like kalanchoes and just pop them in. So you've got a leaf for propagation. So just get yourself some leaves and just like pop them off, because you want to have some space to be able to move the things around. So I'm just gonna do that, like so. At least I have some space to stick it into the soil. Now remember, these are actually cuttings, so when you're dealing with cuttings, I highly recommend them to be calloused over before you plant it in, unless you're planting it into a dry soil and not watering it for at least 2 to 3 days. But I recommend having the soil dry for 5 days, so it's a week, and that way your succulents at least have time to heal and will callus over, so you do not need to deal with stem rot, root rot, and everything. And kalanchoes, they're actually super hardy, so you don't need to worry much. So I'm just gonna use this for a different side. So I'm gonna take a different pop of color just to stick it in. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get my little spatula spade, just give it a good drill. Now this has a little baby, so what I want to do is I want to hide the baby at the back. That way we have it like this. So we're just going to get the soil, pack it in. Just fully pack it in. It's okay if now you see that, oh, there's a lot of gaps and everything. It's okay, because you're going to either, A, you can use the top dressings to cover up the gaps, or B, you could just use the plants and just let them grow out over time. So I'm going to take the other orange one that I have here, this beautiful sedum. Look at that. Ain't it stunning? The orangey looking style, you know. So I'm going to put this at the back so we can even out the look. So I'm just going to stick this into the soil. Now if it's not enough, and not deep enough, we can just do that. Stick it in even more and just stuff the hole with soil. Like so. Now if you don't like it too deep in, you can always just add soil. So I'm going to push these aside, make some space for me to put my soil bucket. Get me my soil, like so. Just fill it in. Okay. Just jab the soil in there. That way you at least have some height to your arrangement. Like so. Just in case I have not enough space. So I'm gonna put some soil all around the place, like so, and let's pot up the next thing. So what I have here is a Echeveria lilacina. So as you can see, the lilacina leaves have a lot of florina, and I already wiped off a lot of it underneath. But it's okay because the main thing is the top surface ones are not touched, because it is a natural sunscreen and a water repellent for these plants. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna angle up the angle on where I want to face it. Excuse me. Okay. So let's say, okay, the crown is pointing this way. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure it is pointing facing me. So what you're gonna do now is you're just gonna get this and drill it again. Give it a whole full process. Now I want it to be facing it in the angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stab the soil. Oh yeah. Just stab it in there. Pack it in. Stuff it all in. Like so. Just to give it a nicer look. So you have like that beautiful rosette peeping out for you. Okay. Just like so. And what you're gonna do now is you're gonna get another group of colored sedums. Just pop them in. Now, don't worry if you're doing an arrangement, because succulents, they do not need much water. So the more succulents you put in one pot, it's going to help it out even more. And it is going to prevent from overwatering. Because there's more plants and there's more roots in there to be absorbing the water. In the helps of not rotting and killing a plant. So I'm just going to do that. Crush these big grains of stuff. Okay. Now, if you have soil here, just dust it off because it's not pleasant to look at. Or you could use this. Easy as that. So, okay. Good. Now it's okay if you set it in a wrong space, or you want it to be, oh, the height is in the middle, or the height is at the back. So you can always just rip them out from the roots again, from the soil, and then just pop them in and reset them. So, there we go, a taller one. So, get this one. Okay. I'm going to stick another kalanchoe over here somewhere, just to give that cute little rosy look. A long trailing one at least. Okay, then just pack it in again like usual. Make sure you squeeze the soil tight. That way it will secure the plant even more. Like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the two-headed setosa at the back. Right here. The two-headed one right there. Now you could always trim their roots sometimes because it's too long and you don't like it. Look, it's so long. So just do that and you'll be fine. Okay, and I'm going to put this cute little tiny rosette. Look at how cute is it? Tell me that isn't adorable. Like, it's so cute and chubby and it's fluffy. It just makes the illusion that is magical. So I'm gonna pack it in like so. Okay, now since there is more gaps, I'm just gonna grab a couple of more plants and just pack them in certain spaces. So I'll get you back with a grand reveal of the whole finished product of this cute, amazing arrangement. See you guys in a bit. So here it is, the final product of the beautiful arrangement with different pops of color. Ain't it beautiful? Look at that. We got some oranges, we got a pop of yellow, we got some red soon. The scallop leaf kalanchoe, you just add the shape in it. The sharp pointy leaves and the lilacina, the little minimal red. Oh, everything just goes so well. So as I said, I add a few plants. I added some topsy-turvy cuttings, just pack them into places like here, just stuff them in there just to make sure it looks more full and more covered. And I also did a top dressing, which is those big pebbles you see here. Those are the top dressings. So I'll just pack them in and I'll pack some underneath the lilacina as well. So to prevent the lilacina from touching the soil, like the leaves from touching the soil, and it's just stones. The stones will act like a little protection area to like hold the plant up and make sure it's all in shape. So this one here too, the leaves are supposed to be like super droopy and everything, like all this is supposed to be drooping down, but I stuffed some stones in just to make it look more compact and full, and it looks so beautiful. All the pop of colors, like so. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below, and go ahead and comment something because I will be sure and I'll be checking out all the comments in the comment section down below. So and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay indoors, wear your mask always, and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.